Hi, this is Kamala. Today I wanted to share a little bit about something that happened for me that in the last week, and that I think happens for a lot of the women in my tribe. And that is that sometimes I get really excited about a project, and I'm all gung ho. I'm going to do this. This is going to be great. But when it comes down to taking some of those uncomfortable actions, the ones that I might not do all that well the first time out, what Tony Robbins calls taking imperfect and uncomfortable action. When I get to that point, I get a little uncomfortable and want to back off. I have reasons and excuses why I don't want to proceed with whatever the project is. In this case, I wanted to be talking about this mastermind program that I'm going to be doing. And in order to do that, I wanted to do some videos. But every morning when I got up, the light wasn't right. My hair wasn't, it was doing funky things like my hair tends to do. Um, I felt like, oh, I've got these bags and, just excuse after excuse after excuse as to why I couldn't do a video at that point. So it's been almost a week and I haven't been doing it. And again, this idea of um, taking uncomfortable action. And it's like, well, why? Why do you balk so much? What makes you feel like this is such an uncomfortable thing to do? What's the fear? And a lot of the reasons that I have are about my own self-doubt. So it was interesting because this morning I got up and I was like, look, you've got to do this, no more fooling around. Uh, and I came to the realization, it's like, it's not going to kill you, blah, blah, blah. But I picked up one of the oracle cards that I have and chose one. It's from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And the one I chose was Treasure Island, but it was upside down. And in reading these, and I am no expert on this, but um, one of the things that the description says that you're talking yourself out of things when the card is in protection mode. It's you're talking yourself out of doing the very things that you say that you want to do. That you have a sense of not enough, and it casts a shadow on your path. So that's when I'm thinking about, especially my looks, how I look, and how uncomfortable, being older now and not being young and pretty anymore. It's just um, all of that self-doubt just rises up. Um, it- the ideas of not enough casting a shadow on your path, these ideas and core beliefs come with a really high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself as a victim of the disappointment and failed expectations? It's like, heck no. And yet, I, by not turning on the camera, by not taking the uncomfortable actions, I've set up the expectation, the hope, the desire that I will create a video and share something that I'm experiencing, and that I'm almost 100% sure that a lot of other people who will eventually watch this video have experienced at one time or another. So we've got these expectations and hopes. And when I stop myself, when I say, oh, I can't do it right now or tomorrow, or I'm postponing, um, I'm cutting off the enthusiasm. I'm cutting off the life force. You know, I believe that, God is giving me a message to share. And when I'm going, I don't feel like it today, uh, that cuts off the flow of great feelings. Because even if this video gets 0 watches, I will feel better for having done the video. And the same probably goes for you. The thing that you want to do, but then stop yourself from doing, if you just do it, you'll feel better. There's a saying about when it's not so much the fact that you've done the video or done the podcast or written the blog post. It's that you have become a different person just through the the taking action. So again, back to the little description. Today, having received the reversed card, the protection card, you are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. And how I take that is that instead of going with the self-doubt, instead of stopping myself, if I just take the action, if I just hit the record button, I will have changed. I will feel more expanded. And I'll tell you, again, even if no one watches this, I'll feel proud of myself for having done something that was uncomfortable. And God knows it's not going to be a perfect one. So I get to experiment with doing things imperfectly and seeing how it turns out, for what it's worth, Um, but I know that already I feel like, I accomplished something that I set out to do. So today I'm inviting you to take on an action that you may not do perfectly. You may feel really uncomfortable about. I'd love it if you would share it in the comment section below. Um, but even just for yourself, you know, take that uncomfortable or imperfect action and congratulate congratulate yourself afterwards, because you deserve it. And we've got to celebrate um, our steps forward. Celebrate the really small wins, because that builds and builds. It's like getting a gold star when you're in first grade. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Until next time. Bye for now.